Hello everyone, we're in Magic Kingdom today. We are having a special interview today with Bianca. Bianca is the lead singer in the Move It, Shake It, Mousekedance It Parade. I went to Instagram and asked you guys to give me some questions for her. So we're gonna go find her and do this interview. I'm very excited. If you haven't, my first interview was with the Equity actor, Equity Ben. And now we have a Disney singer, Disney performer / Disney parade singer from Magic Kingdom. We are in Magic Kingdom. We're doing this interview today in Magic Kingdom. Where else would we want to do this? So guys, before we start this video, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, ring that bell, and let me know down below if you enjoyed this interview. Let's go find Bianca. She's very esteemed. She has an amazing voice. I've seen her perform multiple times in Magic Kingdom with Mickey himself. So it's gonna be a cool interview. Let's get to it. All right, guys, I'm here in front of the castle, and I think I showed up to the wrong parade because Bianca's right here. We're watching the Festival of Fantasy before we start this interview. How are you doing today, Bianca?
I am doing awesome. It's hot, but we're here. It's great.
It's hot. We are burning our butts on these rails we're sitting on right now. Anyway, next stop is the interview. Are you ready? Are you excited?
Yes, I am.
Let's
I
do
am
it.
very excited.
Me too. Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
Not much. Just baking in the heat, you know.
Yeah, guys, it is so hot today in Magic Kingdom. I always like to say, if you're coming or planning a vacation here, be prepared for the heat. It is so humid. It's like 90 something, but it feels like 100 right now. So we are just out here. Thank you, Bianca, for taking time to sit with me and talk to. She is a trooper. She has, how many shows have you done today so far?
2.
2 shows, and then you have
more to go.
Oh my God, that's wild. And if you didn't hear my intro and me screaming in the parade, basically Bianca is a performer / singer. Would you call yourself a performer or you call yourself a singer?
A little bit of both.
Okay. Bianca's a performer / singer for here in Disney World, specifically Magic Kingdom. Bianca, do you want to tell everyone what you do?
Yes. So I am one of the lead female vocalists, the full-time lead female vocalist for the Move It, Shake It, Mousekedance It Street Party here at the Magic Kingdom.
Ooh, did you hear that? Full-time lead vocalist here in Magic Kingdom for the Move It, Shake It, Mousekedance It Party. Guys, if you ever hear when I'm saying it's a good time, that comes straight from the parade. It's a good time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time, even in the heat. So how's your day been? How was your first couple performances today?
They were good.
Yeah?
Aside from just it really being super hot and having to get through that, it's a day by day thing.
Yeah.
How well they go. Vocals were great. Physical stuff,
Well,
it was a thing.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, that actually leads me into a question. So I asked some questions on Instagram. You guys, asked me a ton of questions. I took some from Instagram, and I have it right here. And one of them actually, I'm checking to see if I have let's see. So there's 2 that you mentioned. So performing in the heat, how's that like?
It is definitely a struggle some days. It's a lot to get used to because I've never had to perform an outside show. Like, this is the very first show that I've ever had to perform out in any kind of element whatsoever. I've always been, in a theater where the climate is controlled. So it's definitely been a challenge. It's been enjoyable seeing how far I can push myself and my body and like my vocals and those limits. Some days are harder than others.
I feel like any job, at the end of the day, this is still a job. Even though we both work in Magic Kingdom, some days are better than others because, it's a job, it's work.
Oh yeah.
So then how do you, another question then someone was interested in is, how do you prepare your vocals on a daily basis? What do you do?
Oh, that's a good one. So, normally I will, like when I wake up, I try just talking just to warm up my voice for at least an hour, if not more. And then before, I would say maybe like a half an hour before the show, like the very first show, I'll do the vocal warm-ups that I'm comfortable with.
Cool.
And that's pretty much it. Drink lots of water because you can't You can't sing if you don't hydrate all of this and everything else. But
tips.
So yeah, talking, vocal warm-ups. Not too much talking though, because that will strain you. But talking a little bit to try to get that warmed up initially. Vocal warm-ups, water, cool downs. Because just like you know, the vocal cords are muscles, and just like any other muscle that you're going to work out, you have to warm up and then you have to do cool downs, because if you go straight from doing all that excessive exercise and then not doing anything to cool your body down, you can actually go into shock, and your vocal cords can do the exact same thing. So, you know, got to do some cool downs, which is just light exercises afterwards, and that's pretty much it. So
wow, I had no idea about all of that. Like the warming up and the cooling down. What's like, if you could explain or show me one warm up, like what's one warm up I can do? Like what's one like very simple one? Like I'm willing to try one right now.
Okay, so let me give you. I'm gonna do the first one that I normally do. So it's very simple. It's all in the head voice, so it's nothing really straining. So all you do, it's whoo, it's whoo, whoo, whoo.
Whoa! Whoa! Look at you hear that voice? I'm goosebumps.
So
ho,
super easy. You want to give it a try?
Yeah, yes, I do.
So just pick a note that's easy. Like it doesn't have to be as high as I did it. I'm just a girl, so I choose to go higher. But it can be like. Oh God, I'm not a singer. No, that was a good try though. You're on it. You're on it.
Oh God, I lose my voice. Wow, what a warm up. That's so cool. Well, okay, so first of all, thank you again for stopping by. Always like, guys,
my pleasure.
If you're enjoying this video so far, if you're enjoying my horrible singing and her amazing singing, make sure you hit this like, share it, ring that bell, and I'm gonna have Bianca's Instagram down below. It actually might be right here. You wanna hold it out with me, right here? Here is her amazing Instagram. Go check it out. Literally, she has pictures posted up with the boss man himself right in front of the castle. It is amazing. And speaking of that, how is that? Like, guys, I kid you, you need to check out her Instagram. She literally has a picture of Mickey and her singing together on the stage in front of the Magic Kingdom, Cinderella's castle. How is that?
I can't even find the words to describe how that feels. The first, so I was telling him earlier that the very first time I met Mickey, I literally was sobbing. It was crazy.
I was sobbing.
And the very first time that I got to perform with him, it was so surreal because he was like right there, and I was just like, oh my God, this is Mickey Mouse, and I'm like right next to Mickey Mouse, and oh my God! Like I was so just starstruck. I was such a fangirl, and getting to perform with him every day is such a dream come true. Like it's amazing because people are always trying to take pictures with him and are always trying to wave at him and get his attention and all that stuff, and I get to be right there.
Yeah.
And I get to sing to him, guys. Like I get to sing to Mickey Mouse.
Oh my gosh, it must be fun working with Mickey Mouse. He seems, I've met Mickey Mouse a few times at Town Hall, and I've taken some pictures. He's a really nice guy. Do you think he's a nice guy?
Oh my God, yeah. He's such a gentleman. He's so sweet. Like, if you guys look at some of my pictures or like some of the videos, he'll blow kisses and like wave, and we'll do like little dance moves together. It is the cutest thing. He is the best mouse on the face of the planet.
Oh my gosh, I can't even like, I would be a loss for words, like for like just work, like, see, I'm still freaking out. Like like, she literally sings to Mickey Mouse in front of like a ton of people. How many people do you perform to a day, you think?
Oh, that is a good question. Probably, because at first, like when I was talking to my managers about it, they were like, or I would tell them, what, do we perform in front of hundreds of people? Because that's what it seems like. And they're like, no, at least a couple of thousand a day. At least, if not more. So
wow.
that's a lot. It was very overwhelming in a good way. Like the first time that I went out there and I saw all those people, I was just like, oh my God, there's no going back. There are so many people out here.
That's insane. Yeah. How did you feel like the first time you ever went out?
So I got on the float and I couldn't believe what was happening. It was such a surreal feeling, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm here. Like this is what I'm doing right now. This is crazy.
Wow.
And the gates opened and I saw a flood of people. It was insane. So many people that people couldn't move past each other.
Wow.
That's how many people were out there. And I looked and I was shocked. I was overwhelmed, like happy overwhelmed. And I remember telling myself, this is it. There is no going back.
This is it. Wow.
And we went out there and we did it.
And you did your thing. You did the dang thing.
It was crazy.
Oh man. And guys, I think you can realize this by now, but she literally sings live every single time. It's not like, and you know, it's not like not Disney. Imagine like, you know what it's like. You know what it's not like. Imagine you go to like a concert and like someone had pre-recorded music playing and they're just mouthing it. Nah, she is in the heat. She is singing to Mickey. She is interacting with guests, moving and shaking it. Move it, shake it, Mousekedance It, and singing, all at the same time. Then another question. Most of these questions come straight from Instagram. You guys asked some amazing questions, so thank you so much. And like again, follow her and follow me for the future. So when I have more interviews, you can ask some more questions. Cause I love getting your questions. Thank you so much for the people who asked. How did you like specifically audition for this role, or like how did you become the lead singer for Move It, Shake It, Mousekedance It? Okay, so this is kind of a long story. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. But when I was in college, they had, kind of this program for, it's called GTC. So Georgia Theater Conference, if I'm not mistaken. If I am so sorry, but I think I'm right. Georgia Theater Conference. So we had to go through our professors and we had to have certain workshops and stuff to pick music and monologues and all this other stuff to bring to this competition, so to speak. And if we got enough points, we would go on to SETC, which is the Southeastern Theater Conference. So instead of it just being Georgia, it's theater companies that are coming from all over the United States to this one area. That's insane. To cast people in their upcoming seasons, productions, etc. Wow. So I qualified to go, and I ended up going, and I did my audition pieces, and I had gotten 22 callbacks. 22? For different theater companies. 22! 22! And one of them happened to be Disney. What's Disney?
So I got to meet the casting director and we exchanged information. I made a profile for the audition site for Disney. And then, a few months went by, continued working my regular job. I was working at Boys and Girls Club with kids because I love kids. Kids are like my second passion aside from theater, so yay! And then 3 months went by. I was getting offers for different internships and stuff, but something kept telling me, wait, like something's coming. And then I got an email from the casting director here saying, hey, we have an opportunity that we think you would be a good fit for. Can you send in a video submission? Because I'm from at that time I was from out of state. So they wanted to make it a little easier on me, and I was like, okay. So I sent in a video submission of me singing something. And then they said, hey, well, we want you to come to the callback, which was October 30th of last year. So it was between October 30th and 31st, 2018. And I had to come all the way to Florida with my mom so that I could do this callback. Okay. And I did it. I actually did not think that it went as well as it could have, because this is music that I'm not used to singing. Like I'm naturally an alto, so a lot of the singing that I do is like Alicia Keys, Etta James, Whitney Houston. I'm not typically used to pop singing, but I had been meaning to get into it for a while. And, I said the callback went as well as it was going to go. And if it's meant for me, it's meant for me. If it's not, then the universe will find other opportunities. Okay. And about 3-4 days after the callback, I got a call from the casting director, and he said, hey, so we want you to be the 4-day full-time lead female vocalist for the new show, Move It, Shake It, Mousekedance It. Are you interested? And I was like,
are you
yeah,
interested?
I'm interested. Of course I'm interested. So had maybe a few months to pack all my stuff, find an apartment, and then I came here. And I've been here for, 7 months now?
Wow.
And I could not be happier. It's been an absolutely amazing wild ride, but that is how I went about doing it. So if your college does have a program for that, I would definitely suggest it. Even if they don't, there are ways to go about registering for the Southeastern Theater Conference, and it's a beautiful way to find opportunities for any aspiring professional actors, singers, that kind of stuff. So please go.
Ooh.
Please go.
Tips,
because
I
that
love it.
is that's what got me here.
Well, hey,
so.
congrats. Wait,
Thank
does that
you.
mean that were you here when the show opened? Or
Yes,
what?
Me and my partner opened the show together. So
I didn't even know that.
yeah. So very first day that the show opened, it was me and Tim. His name is Manny Houston, by the way, if anybody wants to look him up, because he is an amazing performer too, by the way.
Hi, Manny.
Anyways.
I'm JoJo.
So just in case anybody was wondering, but yeah, so we actually opened the show, and it was
I didn't know that.
crazy.
I didn't know that. I knew she was like a great singer on the show. I didn't know you opened it. Whoa, we have like a celebrity right here, basically. Whoa, she opened it. Oh my God, congratulations.
And apparently it's like a super big deal to open shows at Disney. So I was
that's
like,
huge.
oh my
No,
God,
that's
this
huge.
is such a big deal.
It is. That's gonna that goes down in history. And like for opening up for anything, being an opening team on a ride, being an opening team up for a new restaurant, you were the opening performer for Move It, Shake It, Mousekedance It.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's been crazy.
Wow, guys. Insane. That's crazy. All right, let's see. That's crazy. I really didn't know that. That's seriously amazing.
Thank
Congrats.
you. Thank you.
One of my favorite part of the movie. Funny times, overcoming stage fright. We're gonna get to that. Part of the favorite part, parade. There's so many. Tips, audition. Okay, I can tell. So you were just mentioning auditions. Do you have any tips or tricks or just like any general advice for anyone who's trying to be a hopeful for auditioning in Disney or just anywhere in general?
Oh yeah, of course. Because I started doing theater when I was 11, so I've been through the process. Although I don't think anybody really loves auditioning. Like, it's a very nerve-wracking process. It's still nerve-wracking for me, and I've been doing this for like 12 years.
Yeah.
So, but any advice that I would give, definitely seek out mentors. Make sure that you get advice for the material that you want to pick for said audition. Make sure you kind of know who you're auditioning for, so that way when you do pick out music or monologues or whatever, you know what they're looking for, so you have a little bit of a leg up when it comes to, knowing who your people are and what they're into, what they like, because even though they're there for their job, like casting or directing or whatever, they still have tastes, they still have things that they prefer to hear, especially for certain shows. Do your research before you go to an audition, whether it's for a show, a concert, whatever the case may be. Make sure you do your research so that you come prepared. Because that definitely helps when they see, oh, they know the show, they know what they're talking about, so it makes you look a lot more reliable. Also, when it comes to doing research, make sure that, you get really, really deep in it and that you memorize your material. Like, for callbacks especially, memorize, because that also makes you seem a lot more reliable to the people that you're about to start working for, hopefully. If they see that you've memorized the material, they see that you're on your stuff and that you're really committed to everything, which also gives you a leg up for things like that.
Being prepared.
Yes.
Being prepared.
Absolutely. That's like the bottom line for everything, is being prepared, but definitely ask people for opinions for things to sing. Like, Because me, when I do auditions or when I do certain things, I will ask some of my previous teachers, my previous directors. The person that I ask the most would be my mother, because she's mentored me every step of the way through this whole process. So thank you, Mom. I love you.
Hi, Mom. Hope you're watching this. Your daughter's great.
Aww. But yeah, so I'll ask her and I'll say, hey Mom, does this sound good? What should I sing? If it's between this song and this song, what should I do? What fits my voice best? You know, what monologue should I try? And she'll give me the best advice possible.
Gotcha.
Because, you know, she knows me better than anybody. So she definitely knows how to help me with that.
Amazing.
And honestly, just go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it, go for it, go for it. I've second guessed myself a lot, and I've stopped myself from going to auditions, which has completely stopped certain opportunities for me because I was scared or I didn't feel prepared. Just go for it. And I'm not saying like don't come in with anything and, you know, don't be prepared at all. Like don't do that. But, you know, the moment you second guess yourself, you could really be stopping yourself from wonderful opportunities, because I actually second guessed submitting for this.
Oh my gosh.
And I would have
kicked
myself in the butt if I wouldn't have done it. And, you know, not that I would have known that any of this was going to come from it, but now knowing what I know and being here, I would have been so upset at myself if I wouldn't have gone for it.
So go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
No matter how good or bad or prepared or not prepared you think you are, I think a really good message to take away from that is like, don't let your mind, like, just go for it, because you never know what could happen. The worst thing that someone could say is no.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. The universe is going to work it all out. And if it's not, there are more opportunities out there. Keep going.
Every day is a new day. So
exactly. So go to those community theater auditions. Sign up and register for SETC or for whatever competitions might be out there. Just seize the day. Go for the opportunities. Trust me, you will not regret it.
That duck. There's a duck that's just been walking around. Yeah. Beep, beep, duck. I thought I had it for a second.
That was great.
Beep, beep, duck.
Love it. See? That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta just go for it. You just gotta go for it. You can't be afraid. Let's see. Oh, real quick. Did you have stage fright? Someone asked, how do you get over stage fright?
Oh my goodness, all the time. I always tell, like, people always ask me this, or I'll tell them, like, hey, yeah, I'm really, really nervous right now. And they're like, really? Like, you've been doing this for 12 years? What do you mean? Just because you've been doing it for a long time does not mean that you cannot be nervous. Gotcha. With this specific show, just because I know it so well,
you're pretty good.
I'm pretty good now, but like I said before, auditions, I get super nervous. Before any, you know, stage performance, oh yeah, I get nervous. That will never change, but honestly, the nervousness can help you. You just can't let it get to you so much that it gets in the way of doing what you love to do. For me, I use my nervousness as a way to push me forward, and I try to convert it into excitement.
Okay.
And I use that to just make my performance better.
Got you. Yeah.
So,
I think I've gone to a couple auditions myself, and I think low-key, I think that's what I do. Because I just start laughing and jumping around and stuff. I'm like, haha, it's great, it's great. So yeah, that's a good one. I like that. So we are coming to the end of our amazing interview. I've been having a blast. I've been learning so much about vocals in general. Like, I've learned so much myself today. So I hope you guys at home are enjoying it. If you are, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Check Bianca out on Instagram. She literally has a fire Instagram filled with Disney and fun and good times. This is the best. I literally say good all the time. So now that I'm actually with you, I'm like, it's a good
time.
Hey, I guess the last thing I have to say to you is overall, just in general. So yes, Bianca is a performer in Disney. Yes, she's a singer and all that great, amazing stuff. But at the end of the day, she's also just another cast member here in Disney. What is one of your favorite things about just being a cast member in general in Disney World?
Just being here, because I was also telling him earlier that growing up, you know, Disney was not in our vocabulary. Unless it was a movie, we never went to Disney World, and I went once when I was a baby, but I can't remember. And now I get to experience it as an adult and just see the magic that it has to offer, and just being here, being able to meet new people and just experience it like for real, and be able to remember, and just, I mean, I get to come here almost every day. That is amazing.
It truly is.
And it's just been such a dream come true, and I literally could not be any happier doing what I do. Just getting these privileges and being able to come and getting to see Cinderella's castle and explore the parks and again meet the characters and just meet people in general. It has been such an amazing, wild, fun ride.
Yeah.
And I couldn't ask for anything better.
I agree. That's why I want to stay as well. Like she said it, I can't say it any better. Like I agree with you 100%. And that's the amazing thing about being able to work here at Disney, is that even though I'm custodian over in Ad-Lib and she's in entertainment singing on the parade, that's insane that we can both share that experience. We can both share, like I completely 100% agree with her and vibe with her on that. Like we're seeing, you can hear the steamboat in the distance, but you can see, you know, Cinderella's castle right there. You meet so many people every day, and personally, like Disney's a magical place. But you know, at the end of the day, like you do work here and you do things, and like maybe it's not the same kind of magic because we are here every day, but personally for me, a new magic comes in like the fact that we can just impact people's lives, like make their day so good, and just like be in such an environment where people just want to be happy.
Yes.
It's why I want to stay here. It's why I'm assuming you have been here for as long as you have been. Because at the end of the day, she got like a ton of other offers, so she could have been anywhere else, but she chose here because of that specific reason. So I vibe with you so much on that. Oh my God, I'm gonna enjoy watching the show 10 times better now, because I'm gonna be like, there she is, that's my friend up there. Wait, are we friends? Can we be friends?
Yes.
Shake on it, friends. We're Facebook official, friends now.
By the way, just so you guys know, that's literally how I meet most of my friends out here. Like I met him through Instagram.
True.
He messaged me one day and he was like, hey,
yo,
you wanna be on
an interview?
And I was like, yeah, of course.
Let's do it.
So I've met one of my best friends through Instagram, like through doing this show. I've met with a whole bunch of people in the park on my breaks because I have a super long break between shows. So, you know, yeah, just reach out to me. We can plan something. Like I've gone out to eat with a couple of people that I've met off of Instagram and Facebook, and it's just, it's a beautiful thing. Like this is a beautiful way to meet new people and to make new friends, and it's everything I could have wished for and more. So yeah, hit me up.
Instagram down below, and just for safe measures, let's hold out your Instagram again. And this time, my Instagram's here too. So that's both of ours. It's on fire. It's a little hot. So, anyway, guys, with that being said, I think we're going to conclude this interview. I was about to say Instagram. We're going to conclude this Instagram. No, we're concluding this amazing interview. This is my second interview ever done. Thank you so much for coming on today. Like, that's crazy.
Thank you for having me. That is crazy that I'm your second interview. Like, yay!
Like, yeet, you know? Like, toss it up, look for it, catch it, huh?
I can't.
Yeah, guys, I know I said this a lot, but if you enjoyed, please comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more interviews. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this with your friends and family, especially all singers, Disney hopefuls, any kind of entertainment. I think Bianca is an amazing example of where you can go if you put your heart and soul into it. I got that vibe from her from the minute we met. She seems really awesome, because she is. And she really gave some good tips today. So I will try to leave an index of what we talked about down below, but definitely share to any hopefuls out there, because you said some really good stuff today. And I am very comfortable and proud to say that I'm happy that you are out there singing to all those kids and stuff, because at the end of the day, they look up to you. They really do.
Yeah.
And I mean, co-workers too. We love what you do, so thank you so much.
And that is the reason why I do what I do.
Amazing. Can we get a hug?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, guys, next time you see me, you might be seeing her on the parade. And with that being said, let's so something I like to say at the end of all of my vlogs, interviews, everything, is that every day is a blessed day to be alive. Because even if there's, and I learned this from Ben, because Ben said this in another interview, not every day is great, but there's always a new day.
Absolutely.
And that new day can start to be a blessed day. You have the opportunity to change everything. So, with that being said, every day is a blessed day to be alive, and I will see you at the parade. And now, you know what I really want to do? I really want to. How does it start? How does the parade start? Like, what's the first thing that says? You remember? Do you say it, or does your?
So Manny and I do raps at the beginning, and then we sing. Let's see. We're ready to party. We won't be late. Let's get it started, 'cause we just can't wait.
Hey, to the parade we go.
Hey!
Bianca! Hey, you got this! Big shout out to Bianca. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. And I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like, smash that subscribe button, ring that bell, and let me know down below if you enjoyed. With all that being said, every day is a blessed day to be alive. The parade and rained out, so unfortunately I only got that little clip, but you can always find her on Main Street. Every day is a blessed day to be alive, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.